Our planet is a world of water, an immense interconnected ocean that cradles continents and conceals wonders beyond our wildest imagination. From above, it is a canvas of infinite blue, a shimmering expanse that holds the secrets to life itself. But beneath this serene surface, in a very special corner of our world, lies an epicenter of creation, a realm of unparalleled richness and vitality. Welcome to the heart of Southeast Asia, to a marine kingdom unlike any other on Earth. This is the Coral Triangle. It is a name that evokes images of vibrant color and teeming life, and for good reason. Often called the Amazon of the seas, this sprawling underwater domain is the global center of marine biodiversity, a living treasure chest of biological wonders. Spanning an immense 6 million square kilometers, its boundaries are defined by the currents that flow across the waters of 6 nations: Indonesia, the Philippines, Malaysia, Papua New Guinea, the Solomon Islands, and Timor-Leste. Here, the Pacific and Indian Oceans converge, creating a perfect confluence of conditions, a warm, nutrient-rich cradle that has allowed life to flourish in spectacular fashion for millennia. This is not just a collection of reefs. It is a living, breathing engine of biodiversity, a nursery for the oceans, whose influence radiates across the globe. The story of the Coral Triangle begins with its architects, the corals themselves. These are not plants, but colonies of tiny animals, polyps, bound together in a shared destiny. Over countless generations, they secrete skeletons of calcium carbonate, building structures so vast they can be seen from space. Here, in this prolific region, we find over 600 different species of reef-building corals. That's more than 76% of all known coral species on the planet. They are the master engineers of this underwater world. Their intricate forms, delicate branching acropora reaching for the sun, massive brain corals forming ancient, solid foundations, and elegant table corals providing shelter, create a complex three-dimensional metropolis. This city of coral provides homes, hiding places, and hunting grounds for an astonishing array of other creatures. And what a population it supports! The citizens of this coral city are a dazzling spectacle of evolution's artistry. More than 2,000 species of reef fish, a staggering 37% of the world's total, call the Coral Triangle home. From the shimmering, synchronized ballets of schooling fusiliers that flow like rivers through the reef, to the solitary, jewel-like butterfly fish that delicately pick at coral polyps. Here, every niche is filled. Parrotfish, the reef's gardeners, graze on algae, their powerful beaks grinding down coral and creating the fine white sand that forms the region's iconic beaches. Masters of disguise, like the scorpionfish, lie in wait, their camouflage a deadly illusion. And in the tiny cracks and crevices, a miniature world thrives, home to countless gobies, blennies, and shrimps, each playing a vital role in the intricate web of life. The sheer density and diversity create a constant humming energy, a visual and audible symphony of life. The triangle is also a sanctuary for ancient mariners. 6 of the world's 7 species of marine turtle navigate these waters, their lineages stretching back to the time of the dinosaurs. The gentle green turtle, a crucial herbivore, grazes on seagrass beds. The critically endangered hawksbill uses its narrow beak to feed on sponges in the reef's tight spaces, helping to maintain coral health. Even the colossal, deep-diving leatherback, the largest of all turtles, journeys through these productive waters on its epic oceanic migrations. These venerable creatures are living links to a primeval past, and their presence here underscores the region's profound importance as a haven for marine megafauna. Beyond the turtles, the cast of characters grows even more impressive. The warm, nutrient-rich currents attract some of the ocean's most charismatic giants. Playful pods of spinner dolphins patrol the outer reefs, their acrobatic leaps a celebration of life. The whale shark, the largest fish in the sea, glides serenely through these waters, its immense mouth filtering plankton, a gentle giant in a world of intense competition. Majestic manta rays, with wingspans stretching several meters, dance in the currents, performing barrel rolls as they feed. And in the deeper channels, powerful predators like tuna and sharks patrol the edges, maintaining the delicate balance between hunter and hunted. From the smallest pygmy seahorse, barely the size of a fingernail, to the awe-inspiring blue whale, the largest animal to have ever lived, the Coral Triangle provides a critical habitat for a breathtaking spectrum of life. It is a world of breathtaking beauty, a vibrant explosion of color, form, and function. But this paradise is not without its perils. In these crowded waters, every day is a fight for space, for food, and for life itself. Here, life explodes in color, but survival is never guaranteed. Coral reefs are not rock, they are living colonies. Each coral is made up of thousands of tiny animals called polyps. These fragile architects survive through a powerful alliance. Inside their tissues live microscopic algae called zooxanthellae. This relationship is mutualistic. The algae use sunlight to photosynthesize, producing energy. The coral provides shelter and nutrients. This partnership allows reefs to grow in nutrient-poor tropical waters. It is a delicate balance, one disrupted by rising temperatures, pollution, or acidification. When stressed, corals expel their algae, a phenomenon known as bleaching. Without their partners, they fade to white and often die. Yet in the Coral Triangle, resilience runs deep. Strong currents circulate nutrients and vast reef networks allow damaged areas to recover, if given time. The reef is a city, and every species has a role. Cleaner stations cooperation for survival. Tiny cleaner rasa perform underwater hygiene services. Larger fish approach, cautiously signaling submission by opening their mouths and flaring their gills. Predators that could swallow them in seconds instead remain perfectly still. This is trust born of necessity. Parasites are removed. The cleaner gets a meal. The predator gets relief. Masters of disguise. The octopus is a master strategist. Through specialized skin cells called chromatophores, it can change color in seconds. It can change pattern in seconds. It can change texture in seconds. When threatened, it may camouflage perfectly against coral, release a cloud of ink, or mimic venomous species. Intelligence is its greatest weapon. It learns. It remembers. It adapts. Peace on the reef is temporary. A shadow moves. A reef shark patrols the boundary. Sharks in the Coral Triangle are apex predators. They maintain balance by removing weak or sick individuals. Without them, fish populations can spiral out of control, destabilizing the reef ecosystem. Ambush predators use structure as strategy. A grouper lunges from cover, suction feeding its prey in milliseconds. On the reef, speed determines survival. Sea turtles have traveled these waters for over 100 million years. They return to the very beaches where they were born, guided by Earth's magnetic field. But their journey is filled with danger. Tiger sharks in open water, entanglement in fishing gear, habitat loss on nesting beaches. Only a fraction of hatchlings survive to adulthood. Yet those that do may live for decades, silent witnesses to changing seas. Life on the reef depends on adaptation. Life on the reef depends on adaptation. Parrotfish scrape algae from coral. Parrotfish scrape algae from coral. Clownfish live safely among stinging anemone tentacles. Mantis shrimp possess one of the fastest strikes in the animal kingdom, capable of cracking shells with explosive force. Capable of cracking shells with explosive force. Every niche is filled. Every role is vital. If one species disappears, the balance shifts. The Coral Triangle faces mounting pressure, climate change, overfishing, coastal development, plastic pollution. When reefs decline, coastal communities suffer. Over 120 million people depend on these waters for food and livelihood. Yet conservation efforts are expanding. Marine protected areas now guard critical habitats. Local communities are restoring reefs using coral nurseries. The survival of the reef is tied to human action. In the coral triangle, life is fragile, yet fiercely persistent. Here, cooperation and confrontation shape every moment. Predators maintain order. Symbiosis fuels growth. Adaptation writes the story of survival. This is not just a reef, it is the beating heart of the world's oceans, and its future rests with us.